Okay, hello everyone, it's Dude here, and yeah, I was just saying okay because this is really like a two-parter. Last video, we did the first part of the trial, and I don't know how long that video is. I'm recording immediately after we finish that recording. I don't know how long that video is. It's at least 2 hours. I know that was the longest trial we've done, and that was just part one. That's a trial foreman. That was the first part. Now this is the second part. Oh my goodness, that I don't need to override. I just need to go back. Wow. That's insane. I mean, this is the first time you're having, like, what is basically, like, two trial episodes in a row. Okay, well, that's insane. I was not expecting that. So that's why this case is long. There's way more trials. That's how they get away with, like, it's a 3-day trial system, right? That's how they get away with doing more trials. If they want to do more trials than Ace Attorney, that's how they do it. Like, you have a huge recess, and it's, like, still 3 days. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Because they have a lot of content, right? It'll be, like, a little too much to just, like, do it in, like 5-hour trial in like one save, right? One sitting. So that's like one part really. So that's why they did. So they split into 2 parts. Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up the bottom of from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner! Oh, it's that guy. Are you gonna be the witness? Are you gonna be the new witness? They say you show a red cloth to a bull. It'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. I'm completely messing up the delivery here. Officer Marshall! Thought I'd come to take a look and see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got a home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. I'm messing up the delivery right now. Got hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, Compondra. I'm messing up! Don't got enough? Like, as if, like, don't you got enough? Oh, I messed that up. It's completely different. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, Compondra? You could be worrying about a chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Alright, do your vape. You don't say? Now, don't just beat all. Now, ah! You don't say? Now don't that just beat all? How am I messing this up so badly? I can read. I know how to read. I've read the entirety of Wheel of Time. Like, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm really proud of that. But, yeah, I can't even do this. I've been doing these visual novel videos for a while. I've already finished The Murder of Slendy Hedgehog. I'm doing Doki Doki Literature Club right now. I've been doing this for, like, so many episodes. I've done at least 30 episodes of visual novels at this point. And I'm messing up! I've seen a red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At an award ceremony that afternoon, Edward's seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? Edward's gonna be are you gonna be a witness, like, about a muffler? I can't believe we're gonna have, like, an entire episode dedicated to a muffler. Well, 2 mufflers, really. Her muffler and the car's muffler. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf! How deep is this lore? Like, a muffler is gonna, like, connect, like, all this huge thing going on? So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken? Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns, and sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Again, this always reminds me of what a vape looks like. I haven't even gotten, like, a close-up look. I just, like, I've seen it once, and I'm like, it's, like, in my head. I've seen it a few times, actually. Yeah. I have a bad feeling about this. So, I think I've seen it a few times. I remember at least once. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I was gonna say steak sauce. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been the biggest screw up the video. If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh wee. Zooey mama, like very ruby kid. I don't know what that. Okay, that was unnecessary. Alright, it's lunchtime. Look at that. The judge was actually being serious. We should do the trials in the morning, but now this trial's been really long. I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, okay, he got really pissed, didn't he? Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. Oh, your face. Okay. That furrowed brow does grind. Oh, I thought that was Edgeworth being like talking about the witness. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. Ah, I hate you, you witness. Even though you're the decisive witness I need. Whatever. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. Okay. You usually have terrible observation skills, but now you're doing really well. It can't be. This can't happen. You're really good with description, Judge. You're really good at being descriptive, but you just had that's good observation, right? That's like good details you noticed. I just wish you were. I mean, I don't really care. Phoenix will point it out anyways, but you really should be more observant as a judge. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that our prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. The judge is like, it seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock? I think that's a Spanish guy. Who's there? Oh, what? What's with this guy? I think I've seen him before, like, pictures. A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Was he the murderer? I think I've seen him, like, very few times. I don't know. And what's this new music? What? I need to hear this. What? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. I don't know what this is. Hey! The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Do you have, like, a thermostat on you? Wait, by the way, why do you have actual potions? How did the court allow you to bring? How did the security guard allow you to bring actual potions? I don't think they allow drugs in court, but whatever. Who on earth is he? Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you! This is a very long pause. Am I supposed to click? Oh! Okay, that was the longest pause. Alright, I didn't have to click anything, but he did eventually. Sorry I'm late, Fudgy. The roads were packed. It's just me. Oh, it's his brother! I think it's his brother. You are the brother, right? I'm assuming you're the judge's brother? You sound like you're the judge's brother. And he's just happy people. Now I feel better now. Long time no see, eh, Aji? How you been? Too much these days? Aji, like, I don't think he means uncle. It's gotta be brother, right? Oh, hello! No, I've been so busy. Busy, smizzy, Aji? My boy, you have to make time to relax. Is that father, my boy? I'm assuming they're brothers or cousins. You have to make time to relax, or maybe friends. But why is he in the window stand? Yes, indeed. Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge. I mean, there isn't nowhere else for like a guest to. So they don't have any other scene for the guest to sit. Maybe he's not in the witness stand. Maybe just there. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Wright, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Oh, the judge talks good things about me, or maybe you just read about me in the newspapers. Thanks. I take back every negative thing I said about the judge. The judge is great. So sorry about our little wordy giving all you. So sorry about our little wordy giving you all that trouble, eh? Wordy? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Oh, that's a good quick turn. Little wordy? Mr. Wright! I'm assuming someone Edgeworth, right? Yeah, wordy. Righto, wordy, okay. Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police? Oh, they're not brothers, they're... he makes everything so personal, damn, he's a chill chief of police. Which is probably why he's the murderer, that's why I probably see him a few times. I've seen him a few times, maybe he's the murderer. You don't know the district chief of police? He's so happy. Like, he's so chill. He's like, he tries to be everyone's homie. I like that. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district! Oh, okay, that's a big pause. Name's Gant. Damon. Okay, I need to give him a voice. Alright, actually, I forgot to give him a voice. I've been voicing him for a while. Now that I actually got his name, I remembered. Oh shit, I need to give him a voice. What voice should we give him? Name's Gant! Damon Gant! Pleased to... Alright, I need to give a homie voice. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Right, okay, that's got some chill voice. Chill vibes. So, to what do we honor... To what do we owe this honor today? How did I even miss the judge? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Oh, since Edgar became prosecutor. Well, it's wordy here. Look at that poor... Well, it's wordy here. Look at that poor fella. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. I thought I was like, I was thinking, like, instead of red scarf, I saw a red cloth. I'm like, oh, it's the thing they do for bulls to charge at. No, I'm thinking though. I need to give a good distinct voice for him. I'll be back. Okay, I came up with a voice for him. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Okay, I like that voice. I don't think we did that for any other Ace Attorney character. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. She got another muffler. How did she get another muffler while she was in detention center? What? So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. There's a muffler in the crime scene, and how did she have a muffler with her right now? Wait, how did she have a muffler in the detention center if she got arrested immediately? Huh? Did she, like, put the muffler in her pocket? This was a fake muffler? What? So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. Yeah, she got a new muffler. Did she, like, request a new muffler for herself? And if so, why didn't anyone mention this? Like, why wasn't this noticed? When the crime occurred, Miss Guy really was wearing that muffler. That muffler? You know, that's, if he has that muffler... Oh, did he just say the muffler right out of Lana's Guy right now? That could be it. Or, no, it feels like... What? When the crime occurred, Miss Guy really was wearing that muffler. How many times have I said muffler in this video? Is there any way you could, like, guys, if you go to, if you pause the video, click on the description, you should be able to see show transcript. It'll pull up like the auto caption for the video. Do Control F and search up muffler. I want to know how many times I've said muffler in this video, because I'm gonna say it a lot. But to think that was fun. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe on little Wordy's car, no less. Excuse me. These awkward pauses. Sir? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? More evidence? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. How much more evidence are we gonna get? This is only one day in trial. This is only the first day in trial. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edward, we better be discarding some evidence that we don't need anymore. If we had this much evidence now, how much evidence do we have? Look at this! Oh, we don't have that new photo yet? Why don't we have the new photo? Isn't that new photo important? Whatever, I guess we don't need to... I guess it's automatically discarding it for me. We don't need to worry about the photo anymore. That, like, last photo we got in, like, last video. But Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? How am I butchering everyone's lines today? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Okay, first you were beefing with a witness, and now you're beefing with the police chief. Okay, now you're gonna beef with the judge. This is prosecutor infighting. This is good for us. This is how they really should be all united against me and the defendant. But you know, I like the prosecutor infighting. Our best chance in winning this case. If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Nah, wait a minute, Wordy. Wordy. Yeah, I messed up with this voice. I have no desire to hear your excuse. I didn't even get to read what he said. He just automatically skipped it. I have no desire to hear your excuse or whatever. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there, Miles Edgeworth. There's no mistaking that signature is there, Miles Edgeworth. I like that voice better. There's no mistaking that signature is there, Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... You had in the class because you got an award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. Ah, shoot! Okay, so in the on day one investigation, I had no spoilers for Rise from the Ashes. But I remembered I got a spoiler right before I did this trial, like the first trial, like the day 2 trial. Right before I went to the trial, I actually got a spoiler for Rise from the Ashes, and I searched up something about Turnabout Sisters. I ended up getting a spoiler for this case. God damn it. I hate that. I know what, I think I know what he's about. They might have been talking about him, that spoiler. Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. I messed up the delivery for that also. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgewood at a loss of words. Lost for words. We're not going to talk about this. We're not going to speak about this. This is episode 19. We're not going to speak of this. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgewood. I feel like this is unfair teaming. I feel like Edgewood did not do anything wrong. I feel like he's getting pinned. I feel like he's getting pinned now. I'm telling you, the murderer. There's a lot of prosecutor infighting. I think that's building up towards one of the people in the prosecutor department being the one who killed Detective Goodman, and that's why there's so much prosecutor infighting in this case, because it's building up for the fact that prosecutor infighting literally led to murder, and they're trying to pin it on Edgeworth. Edgeworth's gonna look. I'm feeling more confident that Chief Police is doing this. We'll find a way to cover this mess that you made. Of course, it's kind of aided by a spoiler I got. That might have been about him. I don't know. It might have been, I forgot. I'm glad I forgot that spoiler. I mean, I still remember part of the spoiler, but whatever. I have doubts about this guy. I have doubts about this guy now. Could he be pinning on this on Edgeworth? Remember, our theory was that Edgeworth's being pinned here. So how old are you, huh? 65? That's Manfred for Karma's age. A 65-year-old with gray hair. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. Oh, they're a 65-year-old. We know what they must be, but no, I'm just saying. Coincidentally, this guy looks sus, and Manfred for Karma was also sus in the beginning. They both also are like Edgeworth's boss in a way, but also like mistreat Edgeworth. Like this guy's like kind of prosecuting Edgeworth right now on the spot. So, and yeah, they're like in charge. They always criticize Edgeworth. I'm telling you, this guy, he's probably the murderer. Okay, we saw what happened with Manfred for Karma. He's probably it. Coincidentally, he's the same age. I'm just telling you. Okay, he's also a top dog, and yeah. He's probably involved in the murder, and he pinned this on Edgeworth. He's trying to pin this on Edgeworth, and now Lana's guy got blamed instead. Gah! The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... is it accepted yet? Okay. No. Oh, wait, that's the... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Oh, it's talking about this knife. I'm assuming is that a pocket knife? Like, can you put that in? It doesn't look like that. It looks like an actual hilt. What knife? I just lost track of the knife he was talking about. Oh, well. There's also another piece of evidence he just submitted, right? The scarf. The muffler. Add that into the word count. If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Okay. Okay, Phoenix. And you also wouldn't be able to show your badge off. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's your biggest concern instead of just pointing at people. Come on! Just hurry up and open it! Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. This does it automatically. Where's the knife, huh? Oh, I just got some evidence. That's why I couldn't do anything. Switchblade knife. I forgot what this knife is all about. Okay. Excuse me? Here. Right there. There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. DL6? SL9? What does that mean? Never forget DL6! I'm telling you something. Well, I've heard something similar. Yeah, DL6. DL6 of DL6 incident fame. But it's strange. Huh? What is? Oh, like this is like the same fame as DL6? That's crazy. Did he say that? Whatever. I'm not certain, but I got the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this, somehow. Okay, letters that looked a lot like this. Letters that look in the same font, you mean? Or like, actually like, similar. Like, the combination. There we go. Enter. Okay. Wow! Don't scare me like that! Oh. Oh. Is this the real murder weapon then? I thought this was Edgeworth's knife. Oh, this is Edgeworth's knife, right? What? No, this is not Edgeworth's knife. I lost track of this trial. I lost track of what this knife even is. Come on, don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. But look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain, blood, and most importantly, the knife is broken. Switchblade, okay. Wrapped in the defense muffler. Oh, okay, the knife was found in the defendant's muffler? Oh, okay. 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 It's broken too. That's the most important detail. So why, if Ed, okay, this could help us, cause if she has her own knife, then why did she use Edward's knife, right? Found in the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler, small tag attached. Okay, that knife, I don't know what that looks like, bloodstain, but if she has her own knife, she wouldn't need to use Edward's knife. So that evidence could save us. Thank you, man. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. My nose got stuffed. Okay. My nose blocked what I was gonna say there, and I was like, oh no! Oh, okay. But what if I'm telling you, this evidence actually helps us. And what if they brought this evidence just so they can blame it on Edward? Because I think this evidence, like, directly helps us right there. I mean, not really. Right now it looks incriminating that she has her own knife in her muffler. Well, not that she has a knife in a muffler, in her own muffler. Okay, that looks incriminating. But it could help us. And I feel like this guy, in the end, Edward could be prosecuted again for the second time in a row. For the third time in a row, actually. First time in his case with Yanni Yagi being the murderer, then the one with Maynard for Karma being the murderer, and the one with you being the murderer. So yeah, we're going to defend Edward again, guys. That could be it. Edward's going to be blamed. He's going to try to redirect the blame to Edward eventually, so that Edward gets out of the way. Maybe Detective Goodman was in on something too. Like, he was onto something, and he has to cover it up. Because he's in the police department, look at that. Detective Goodman, oh, I mean, he's a detective, of course he's going to be in the police department, but he might have found something. Okay? He might have been investigating the guy Damon. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Are you gonna cross-examine it? I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police? And this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little one, really. I feel like I've done this voice before. I don't know. I guess not. Oh, no, sure. I forgot, I just changed his voice. Sure, yeah, like, we're not gonna talk about this. Department and disorder. We're gonna learn about the huge divide. Okay? Like, the left's own Israel and Palestine, and Republicans' own Epstein list versus no Epstein list. We're gonna look into this huge divide, guys. And we're gonna find out! Yay! Okay. This knife is special. I mean, this knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to point out the connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in on any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? But shouldn't the detectives... if the detective got killed, shouldn't the detectives be pulling out more evidence? Like, in general, shouldn't they be working hard to find more evidence? Not be, like, missing out something as obvious as a muffler in the muffler? Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here. Okay, it's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Okay, I spit all over my computer. I need to clean this up again, unfortunately. There was a murder at the police department? A Judge? I have no words, man. I have no words. Please, don't do this in front of the chief of police here. He might hire a new judge. I don't know his power, but if he killed this detective and he's trying to blame it on Edward, he might have the power to fire you, man. I mean, you are working in his favor, because you're too dumb to, like, that it works out, I guess. I don't know. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's... oh. What? I thought... wait a second. You're telling me there's another murder other than Detective Goodman? You were a detective, right? You were a detective, right? Yeah, detective. So there's more... there's another detective who got murdered? That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Well, wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. So they are talking about the detective, right? I'm lost what happened. Because I'm doing all this, so I got lost. I'm not paying attention to the case, really, because I'm trying to make jokes, even though the jokes suck. The main joke of this video right now is me butchering all these lines, and now me having to just blow my nose. I'll blow my nose. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Okay. Order! 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 Okay, I cleaned my nose though. It feels a little bit better, but I think I'm gonna keep butchering even more. This is my butchering episode, okay? I keep butchering these lines, and my nose is now added again. So, now I'm gonna butcher even more, because this nose is stuffed. Anyway, we in the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone. You said this in front of all those people who are present in the court. I think we understand the police department situation. No, did I give the judge again the exact same voice? Well, Mr. Wright? Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places? Oh, wait, at the same... Oh! Wait, they were talking about another detective. That detective, they haven't disclosed yet, even though... Really, in this court system, a trial should have started the next day, but whatever. So that's what we were talking about. If you remember the beginning cutscene in the day one investigation, right in the very beginning, like when we started Rise from the Ashes, there's a cutscene where like two people were murdering at the exact same time. Okay. Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places, so that actually happened. Oh my goodness, this case is gonna get even more complicated because now we're gonna have to solve two murders. Because there has to be two different murderers, right? The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course, my nose is added again. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My nose is not exactly better, but whatever. The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine a witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. I mean, it looks connected. Okay, I'm sorry, but if two murders happened at the exact same time, of two different detectives, I'm telling you that's probably part of one big conspiracy. Okay? So, this knife is special. Wait, is there someone coming to me? I'm getting paranoid. Could this be the third murderer? Actually, never mind. Nobody's coming upstairs. I was gonna go check the door again, but as I always do, with these videos, I'm like, okay, I'll be back. And I'll be like, oops, false alarm, nobody was there. Nobody's there to ask me about anything, whatever. Okay, this knife is special. But I can't say how here. Okay, and we gotta give the judge voice, but a little younger, even though they're probably not that much of an that much of an age difference, but whatever. Tell me how. Excuse me? Special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Okay, knife enthusiast. I don't think that's really good. I don't think that's exactly. Oh, my nose. Okay. This is gonna. I don't like that. My nose is doing this in the middle of a video. But whatever. I don't think being a knife enthusiast is exactly what you want to bring out in a case that involves murders by knife. Oh yeah, detective. We know. Don't worry. We saw the cutscene. We know the other murder happened with a knife. Can't deny it. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. Okay, please. What do you know? We've established that his knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? I'll tell you, Lannis guy didn't do it! That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler! Wait, could that be the detective? I'm confused now. So Lannis, that was apparently Lannis guy's muffler, I'm assuming, right? That was Lannis' muffler, right? And, the victim's knife was in it? Whatever. It's like a mystery. It's wrapped in something. A muffler! He sounds like Santa Claus now. It's wrapped in something. And he's like, okay. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman, he reminds me of L from Death Note. Like, it's kind of like, what do you call this? Like, what do you call it? Like, it's kind of like, these little movements he's making. This like, the fidgeting he's doing, kind of. I don't know. The mannerisms? Yeah, like the mannerisms, I think that's what you call it. Like L's mannerisms and like Nier's mannerisms. He's like these mannerisms, and he kind of reminds me of that. And like the way he like crouches down with his back bent and like his mouth opening and all that stuff. Okay, hold it. This knife was found in the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. The knife was found in the muffler of the car where the victim was stuffed. I think that connected the case. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about that knife that'll give us a clue. Let's examine the knife all we can, Righto. evidence that links this man to Detective Goodman? I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. What? Is that a memo? S? Oh! Wait, SL9? SL9! Oh my goodness, we have to... Can we flip this over? SL9, notice that? I just realized. I was so confused. It looked like 67S, but it was really SL9! There we go! Okay, there's our evidence. Thanks Phoenix for pointing that out. Just nudging me on the shoulder, just nudging me, being like, there's evidence, there's a connection of evidence. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting a piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. And you give me a further hint. So, how are things done at the department? But I gotta know the lore before we present that evidence. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Am I giving a Mario voice? I think that's the best way to do this. Now it's sounding an Italian stereotype. But I mean, I did a lot of heart as a Southern stereotype, so I don't think we really... Okay, whatever. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. I need to know the lore. How much more is there? Okay, there's more lore. There's a lot of lore. I can't miss out on the lore. Whatever. We can miss out on the lore. This is how it's supposed to be. I mean, the case already went. We already did it long. We already did this for a while, so let me just save this. And yeah, let's present. Okay? Let's do this. Why did I ditch the one save file? I have this to spare. What am I doing? What am I doing? Whatever. Oops. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Present the evidence. SL9. Objection! Wait a second. Yeah, I know we've been doing these trials for a while, so let's just do it immediately. We don't need to know the lore. We'll find out the lore later. Oh, at last! An honest-to-goodness objection! This knife. This has to be something to do with Detective Goodman. Oh, did he just compliment us? I like that. I hope he's not a murderer. What do you mean? Aha! An honest-to-goodness what do you mean from Uji. This is great! I like this guy, which is why he's probably the murderer. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 too. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was written on the... not written on the body. A memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12 2? No. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? February 21st, SL9. Oh, I was like confused by the two. Okay, that's the date, February 21st. That's pretty similar to when the murder happened. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief? Well! I guess the cat's out of the bag! You win, righto? I win? What game is this guy playing? Anyways, we gotta find out, guys. Okay, we're gonna find out about the other detective. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department evidence room. Okay. Okay. Let's do this is the last one. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. And this knife. Oh, and we can point out. Oh, look. This knife was stolen. No, that's not that. That's not a contradiction. Let me press on this. Hold it. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder! That sounds like Grossberg. I combined the Grossberg and the judge's voice. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice! Nice! Oh, what is that noise I just heard outside? What is this? Nice! Oh, he's actually clapping in-game. I hear the clap. Oh, okay. Nice! 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 Good show, little wordy! It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder? Now I'm giving it more of a Larry Butts vibe. I'll just do... You used to have a fun voice, but I gave the fun voice to Larry Butts. And kind of Grossberg too. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder? And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edred's car? Hard to think there isn't a connection there. That was the worst delivery. That sounds like AI. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Even AI nowadays can do better delivery than that. What am I doing? Okay. Can I, wait, I missed the part, wait, I didn't read the picture. Wait, what's the hint here? Okay, you got, okay, sharp, why wasn't informed, why weren't you informed? No matter, I understand, you're busy with, oops. Did he give a different press? No! I hope I can press this again, because I just missed it. No matter, I understand you were busy with, what, wait, what? Oh wait, this is the same thing, what happened? What happened in the police department that day? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind, that was this. I was confused, like, why is there different information in this press, because I didn't change back. I need to know what, I need to know information for this one again. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was in fact, it was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder and was found in the exhaust pipe of the engine's car. Okay. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. So what's the evidence? What's the contradiction here? It's stolen in the department's evidence room. Maybe we do need more lore to get to figure this out. Record of parking. That's why we need to know the lore. This is like it's worth it to know more lore. Let's go find out more lore about this. Okay. We were in any shape and detective was killed. See what a mess. The time of consequence. Okay. I'll do this one. I'm not sure if I did this. Or see what a mess. Oops, not present. I want press. Please hold it. On the day, on the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. I think this is different. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Aji? I'm at loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Oh, okay, this is different. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto? I suppose I could help if you helped me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Okay, is this important? It should give me the same thing. I'll just save. Just in case. Just in case, I messed up, apparently. One thing only. I should get the same information no matter what, though. How the victim was killed. How the victim died. How the victim was killed. Oh, that will prove connection! I mean, this is the exact same thing, basically. How the victim was found. We can do... I'll just do killed. I'll get the information. Well, how was the detective killed? I'm not gonna get a penalty for not choosing the right information. How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force called a stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit we're cooking now. Oh, did he just was cooking like actually like used back in 2001? Well, I mean actually never mind. Rise from the Ashes came out way later. Like I think 3DS or DS. Not sure. No, it was DS. I think the DS version of the game. But even then, did they actually use cooking like as an actual like nowadays like in like yo we're cooking, let's cook, let him cook like that sort of sense? Did they actually use cooking back then like that sort of sense? Whatever. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. Okay, now okay. There you go. You're telling us more than one thing. I appreciate you for that. Well, what do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this a little bit harder. Okay, the time of death. Alright, we're gonna have to press this again. A detective was killed at the police department, but again, okay. We weren't in any shifted. Okay, we know we did that. The police was killed. What? The police department? Did we do this? I feel like. What? Oh, he just changed the first part of testimony. Wait, let me check this. Did I say to do this properly? Something happened in the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, right on my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Okay, this is different. This was the one we skipped over. Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened in the police department that day? Alright, this is the part. Okay, we already did this. The detective was killed. I need to press this again so I can get more information. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Alright, let's go get information like that. Okay. And did they have a suspect? No. Okay. But there's like maybe you could help. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Do the infinite information glitch where he says that he'll only tell me one thing and one thing only, but we're gonna get more information. When the victim died. So when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, right? Oh, very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. That's exact. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Brett, hold it. Let's go. Skip over this. I want information, please. We need actual information that will connect this, please. Okay, we need lore. We need to find out lore. Okay, how the victim was found. When the victim died, we haven't done this bit yet. So, tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say that the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a second, I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? I remember I was thinking of the evidence room, and I'm like, oh, like in the Ace Attorney movie, like in Turnabout Goodbyes, in the Ace Attorney movie, what they did was the murder happened in the evidence room instead of the elevator. You know, okay, whatever. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Oh, okay. I've been getting a little lost in this trial. So, yeah, thank you, Emma, for pointing this out, because I got a little lost. Because when you're commentating like this, you can't really focus on the case. That's why, I remember, like, getting so frustrated whenever Game Grumps messed up. But then I started doing these commentary videos, and I'm like, wow, I'm really messing up. This is embarrassing. I never messed up like this before, but now that I'm doing commentary videos, I'm messing up like this all the time. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the detective's evidence room. There's the connection. There's a connection between the two cases. I was like in the middle of a bad delivery, and okay, come on, man. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. I was about to do that. You seem happy, Mr. Wright? No, there's an explanation mark. I was like, thing is, like you don't. When you you need to read the dialogue at least once before you're able to do a good delivery for this sort of stuff. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With a link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gan to testify about the details. If we can. It's not officially linked to this case, your case, right? I'm not allowed to talk about it. Time of the crime and 5:15 scary coincidence. I'll just do this again. I really can just directly hold it. 5:15. But that's when you take the Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's office and a murder at our place in the very same time? What are the chances? Didn't the cutscene show two different buildings though? How big is the prosecutor's build? Is it like a whole like? Is it like multiple buildings? That's crazy. What are the chances? Coincidence? I think not. This is just my gut feeling. But I say there's a 0.000%. Not a 0.000. Not a 0. No, I messed up. 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gan, please tell us more about the incident. Okay. It's not officially... Okay, let's do this. Finally, we can do this. It's not officially linked? Nuh-uh. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Huh, you don't say. Well, outwitted, righto. What's your connection? He feels so chill, man. He's like kind of like teacher, like, yo ho, man. Not the teachers don't do that, but like, yeah, okay. Blank insert name. What do you think? What do you notice? Like he feels like kind of like a really chill English teacher. Oh, you find a connection between these two texts? Tell me about it. Well, hey, you don't say. Well, out with it, right? What's your connection? Like any type of teacher. Like this feels like he's such a chill guy. And I'm suspecting him, and I'm worried he's a murderer. Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. I'll at least connect you to the murderer. The connection is a place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. Okay, Edgar's helping us. Look at this. He wants to find the truth. And we also know the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed! There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair! It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Okay, look at this. More Edgar chipping. I mean, it makes sense, because, like, it's the first game again, and, like, it's just these two other than, like, main characters. There's no Maya, there can't really be Mia either, because, well, Mia just came, like, really recently. But, like, there's no Maya, and there's no Gumshoe's investigation. Really the only main character missing is Maya from, like, the cases I'm used to, which is a shame, because Maya's my favorite character. But you know what, it's fine. Emma's I like Emma too. I mean, she's not Maya, but, like, Maya's Maya. But, like, I like Emma. Emma's nice. Lana's also interesting. She's doing this for Edward, I believe. You know, that's really cool character stuff. And I like this guy, Gant. He's probably the murderer. We're probably never gonna see him again. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I feel like this is the most characters we've ever had in like one investigation and trial. Like most unique characters in the case. Like look at this. All these characters are like unique to this case. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim in the police department. Okay. When I heard I requested you release, I like immediately think of the Epstein files because everyone's been saying that. And like, oh, Edward, oh, you're going all the way in. And of course, like, if you guys are watching this like a year later, like, you guys it won't be like going on right now. I hope not. I hope we aren't going on for about this for a year. I hope it just like ends here, and I hope it ends soon. We just get it now, like we get the conclusion instead of just like going on and on, stretching and stretching and stretching, man. Whatever. I mean, it's really nice though. It's like one scandal is actually like staying on the news cycle and not like just being forgotten the next day. Like, how many people know about like Trump's whole cryptocurrency thing, right? Like, no, how many people know that, right? It was just like there for like probably one day. And that was probably like inauguration day or something. Like, oh yeah, Trump pulling out Paris, like that was like buried by like Elon Musk Nazi salute thing. And by the way, Elon Musk Nazi salute, I feel like that feels so minor compared to everything else that's happening. Anyways, honestly, my theory was that just a theory. It's just a theory that the Nazi salute was just a distraction from all the other like policies that Trump signed that day. But whatever. That's just my theory. It was just there to distract. But at the same time, that feels wrong now because now that Elon Musk like spoke out against Trump and all that stuff. Now we know for sure they're competing to be the main character. So I don't think Elon Musk would take a hit for Trump like that. Like he would like do a Nazi salute just for Trump, and he would have complained about that on Twitter that Trump told me to do this for him. So yeah, maybe that was just him. Whatever. Personal responsibility, guys. We don't need to talk about this. I request that you. I like how I just said we don't need to talk about this when I was the one who started this. Anyways, we've been talking about it for 2 minutes. I request that you release the Epstein files now. Not the Martin Luther King files. Why are you distracting me with the Martin Luther King files? I want the Epstein files because I remember I was like on r/politics. They're like. They're released at Martin Luther King. Whatever, you guys. I'm messing this up. We don't need to talk too much about that one thing. I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. We can talk about this in the Tropical 6 video. It makes more sense to talk about this in the Tropical 6 video instead of just like stopping this visual novel adventure. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially in front of all these people who are not visible here, but like they're gonna be murmuring? Maybe this trial's like being taken. I don't know. As the people? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? Oh, it's good information. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim. Department, okay? Hold this. This is the longest testimony we've done, isn't it? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of them. Okay, we'll have to do this again, aren't we? Victim's division, victim's ID number through the infinite lies glitch, through the infinite information glitch. Okay, the victim's division, ID number. Ooh, victim's ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. I mean, he's gonna tell it to Detective. He's gonna ask Detective Goodman. Not Detective Goodman. He's dead. Detective Gumshoe. Okay. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Come on, it's Gumshoe. Gumshoe's gonna leak it, is it? The number is. You're gonna remember this, sir. 5842189. Did he just like memorize that? Like he didn't have to look down at any paper? Oh wow. Whoa, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. Oh, he has to actually memorize that. 5841. What? Excuse me. What? How similar is that? See what this is? 584. 8 2. I can't do it. Can you repeat it? Just for this? You didn't even get the first number correct. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim in the police department? 5842189. 54218. Wait. That. What? The victim at the police department? I thought. Wait, what? How can. Goodman cannot be killed twice? This is Detective Goodman's ID number, right? And that's Detective Goodman's ID number, and he's confirmed to be this victim and that. How can he be the victim of that? What? this tells me something. Unless one of them took a fake number. No! Detective Goodman was using a fake ID. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does! We haven't confirmed this is Goodman's ID yet, have we? He's using a fake number? I think that makes the most sense. Wait, he's pretending to be him. Like, he's using that fake number to get access. I don't know, whatever. He's an investigator after all, he could do that. Actually, it does, Your Honor, it does! Now we get more lore into the prosecution infighting going on. Prosecution and detective infighting, we're confused. We're just gonna merge them into prosecution infighting. It's like this entire case of prosecution infighting, I think. Meaning? Alright, let's do this. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. Wait, save. This is important, guys. I need to save this. Okay. Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? Okay. This. Take that. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on a prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. Oh, thank you, Edgar, for your support. I'm telling you, Phoenix doesn't need Grinder, like we mentioned that last video. He doesn't need Grinder because his gay lover's right there. And if he's not gay, if he's straight, and then like Maya, like in Spirit of Justice, he can do that. Okay, so simple. He has a lot of choices. Okay, I know Maya and Edgar are both into him at least. I know that much, like at least a little bit. The police department, the prosecutor's office, two places, two detectives murdered at one time. Okay, I know the Naruto Mitsu shipper's like, oh come on, Phoenix and Maya, and like the Naruto Mayo shipper's like, come on, Phoenix and Edgar, and I'm like, shut up, man. They're both good ships. Okay. Okay, I think Naruto Mayo is really cute, and I think Narumitsu is like really really good also. So yeah, two places, two detectives murdered at one time. But come on, guys, it's just a fictional ship, guys. Why do we need to fight over this? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Like, if somebody makes fan art of one ship you don't like, just ignore it. If somebody does talks about it, like, just ignore, guys. You don't need to like argue about like, ew, that ship and all that stuff, unless it's like actually like really problematic. Like, I'm not gonna say anything, but like, if it's actually like really problematic, like Pearl with like one of the adults, like that's like really messed up. But like, it's oh my goodness, they meet when they're because Maya met Phoenix when she was 17 and he was 24. Like, I'm sorry, but like, there's people who are like in healthy relationships who have that same age difference, and like probably met like when one was adult and another was technically a teenager and all that stuff, right? And like. In like Spirit of Justice, right? They're both like adults and like the normal like age difference anyways. Actually I happen to have a police ID here. It's not like mine was already 16 anyway, like in Japan and all that, so whatever. Actually I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh whoa! Is it yours? I need to get myself hate from both sides because you're like, boo! You support this ship, eh? Okay, I don't need it. I don't need that. I think Naruto is cute. I think Naruto is pretty cool also. So yeah. No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? I think they both have really good chemistry, both pairs. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto! Personal IDs are top secret! Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait! That ID number we heard from the chief earlier, that started with 82! I forgot it. You didn't even get the first number right again. He didn't. He did it. Okay. The number the chief of prosecutor gave us was 5842189. Just say this exact same. Wait a second, Wright. What does this? Yes. Mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as attack, Redo, sharp as attack. Were you lying? But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time. I'm like so confused, but maybe Detective, I'm telling you, Detective Goodman might have been on the case or something. Like he's like pretending to be someone else for investigating. But that's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. What did they have, like 2 different bodies replicated? Wait a second. Did he create a clone? Order! What? Oh, I didn't read what he said. Now, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Yeah, this is foreshadowing for, like, how one of the policemen or prosecutors is out for him. Like, they're trying to frame Edgewood and all that stuff. There's a lot of lore in the prosecutor's department. I like this. Now, just wait a second, Wordy. No need to get all flustered. This is actually like, Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. This is actually like a great backdoor pilot to Ace Attorney Investigations. I have never even played Ace Attorney Investigations. Maybe this is not really... I don't know why you even said that. That doesn't even make sense. Like, oh, look at this. All this prosecution and fighting does? This has to be a great backdoor to Ace Attorney Investigations. I mean, I guess kind of is, because it's about Edgewood and his relationship with, like, the prosecutor's department and all that stuff. Whatever! Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait! I said wait! Or didn't you hear me? The oversight! The grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this recording here. I'll be back. Wait, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do this for like 10 more minutes, and then I'll like do this the next day, or maybe it's either I'm gonna be able to do this recording the next day or like 3 weeks later. I don't know, but I'll be back. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha! Oh, that police officer. Yeah, that guy. Excuse me, but is Edgeworth, anyone on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of their report. Gah! Wait, so he just said Detective Goodman was murdered? What? How can 2 bodies be in this? That doesn't even make sense. Somebody's messy. What? So they actually found Detective Goodman murdered? Okay, he'll explain this. So this guy has to be an impersonator. This guy has to be impersonating Detective Goodman then. That's the only thing I can understand. This guy, the victim in our case is not Detective Goodman, he's impersonating Detective Goodman then. In one of these cases, one of them is impersonating Detective Goodman. Okay? Because you cannot have 2 bodies of the same person. Not yet. Gah! But why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Okay. In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Wordy. I mean, you just said he's You just call him Wordy. I like that nickname, Wordy. But like, you just call him Wordy, and you're like, that's a big failure on your part, Wordy. You're wordy, but that's also a big failure. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to court as evidence. Then Okay, buddy, you don't have to do these long pauses for dramatic effect. This just makes it awkward. No, sir, just do it. Just outlet it. No such luck this time, Wordy! Or should I say, unwordy. Oh, okay, yeah, you definitely have it for him. Oh, look at that! That's Man for More Karma's face there. That's Man for More Karma's face. This is the murderer right here. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law, Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant on the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. He does that? Why don't I get it in my court record? Why did he surprise me with an autopsy report, like an updated autopsy report, after the trial begins? He didn't, like, update the evidence, whatever. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until A connection was proven in court. Oh, like unregistered evidence, whatever. It's like about evidence with no connection proven. Yeah, you. What? So evidence that has connection proven can be submitted anytime. Okay, buddy. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Okay, I like the favoring, but at the same time, you're hurting our boy Edgeworth, man. Huh? I was just doing my job. Right. Stop stealing my fame. No! No! Right. Stole my fame. How did he... How? Okay. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. Oh, we did! That was... Okay, thank God. I was actually expecting a way longer trial. Wow, that's crazy. I know you're going through a tough time, Wordy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December! I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. But Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do, you'd better get results this time. Really? Okay, this guy's definitely meant for more karma. He was really a homie in the beginning, but now he's like going against Edgeworth. This guy's definitely meant for more karma. He's a murderer, guys. Give my profound apologies, sir. Unless he's not a murderer, not in. Okay, whatever. Maybe he's not a murderer. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. He's gotta do what? I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? I hope they don't retract this trophy. That'll be a shame. Anyway, this trophy has something. This trophy is evidence, apparently. We'll find out soon. And this guy. We'll find out. We used a lot of stuff already as evidence, so there's that. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. What? Very well. Court is adjourned. Well, that was a crazy trial. We did two-part trial, guys. That's insane. 2 trial videos in a row. To be continued for real this time, unless there's like a trial part 3. Anyways, I'm kidding. But yeah, we did 2 trials in a row. That was a shorter trial, though. That was a normal-sized trial. But I mean, that was a lot. That was a lot of stuff that happened. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I want to talk a little bit about... That was a lot of stuff that happened. That was a crazy trial. I can see why people call this a hard escape. There was, like, so much stuff happening. And we're gonna have more stuff happen. Like, this is only, like, the first third. We're only 1/3 through this case. There's gonna be so much more stuff. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's why I love Hits Attorney, man. It's just absolutely insane. That's why I love this game. Even though nobody watches these videos, I love this game, man. It's great. And this case is definitely interesting. But, yeah. I love this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.